What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, today I want to first start off the show by giving a shout out to Uncle Willie D Live. I did talk to him yesterday, and he assured me that I had taken something he said out of context about Kevin Samuels. So I want to give Uncle Willie D an apology. I've taken the video down. He's a guy I really have a lot of respect for, so I want him to know that. And I told him I was going to publicly apologize to him. So shout out to Willie D, and go check him out at the first comment pinned to the top to his channel. Go support the brother. Let me get into this whole idea between Jessica X and Chrissie. Now, I noticed last night that they're both live at the same time, right? And I don't really know why. And I heard Chrissie telling her fans not to go to her panel, and people were going to her panel. And it's like the second night they've done this. So I asked one of my moderator boos, which is a woman, obviously, Kelly, what happened, right? And shout out to Kelly there. You guys, that's her photo. So check her out. She is cute. Shout out to and she had a nice little booty too. But anyways, she pretty much filled me in on other information that I needed to know about this. So what happened was Jessica, Chrissie made a Kevin Samuels video response to the viral video, which I actually responded to Chrissie's video. But Chrissie, one thing I do like about her is for guys, usually she won't ever respond. She won't respond, which I don't care. Don't care if you respond to me or not. The video got a lot of views. I made some money off the video, so I don't care. But interestingly enough, she decided to respond to Jessica X. Now, Jessica X is a much smaller YouTuber than Chrissie. But the reason why Chrissie will respond to Jessica X is not because Jessica X criticized her. Jessica X photo and avatar is that of a light-skinned black woman, a mulatto person. Which we all know, Chrissie, the colorism expert, is intimidated by women, in my opinion, that are light skinned, are conventionally attractive, which is why she was able to respond to that. Okay, it's something personal. Now, Jessica, Main's point, according to what I've been hearing, is that Chrissie exploits the insecurities of dark-skinned black women for money, and poisoning dark-skinned black women against black men who are all not colors. Chrissie in turn believes that Jessica X is a pick-me, and she's taking her points out of context, and she's pandering to black men who bash black women because she can get money. So they're both accusing each other of equal things. Let's just say this. As content creators, we have our own audiences that we do create content for, and our positions cater to specific audiences. My audience has seen me keep the majority of the talking points. Now, one thing that I haven't done is I'm not as bitter in my commentary about black women as I probably once was. And it wasn't that I was really so bitter with them, it's just the commentary is a little bit bitter, right? And now I kind of accept it for what it is. And I'm not, because you can get caught up in being bitter in commentary as a man because you've had issues before. It's similar to what Cynthia G does or what even Chrissie does. So when you're a guy and you do it, it's just much worse. You hate your mom, you hate yourself. So I don't come at it that way. I love our people. I've always loved our people. I even talk shit about black men. I talk shit about black men so bad online, I take it down. because I love our people so much. I just come out of from ruthless. But I can say as a content creator, I remember when Chrissie was actually my most favorite female YouTuber. Chrissie is talented at her commentary, but she has done a 180-degree switch to cater towards this unsuccessful, bitter base of sisters that she's dealing with. I've seen her go from being pro-black to pro-swirl. Jessica has been the same, right? Even though neither one of them show their face. And they're both what we would consider the faceless YouTubers. But what I would say is this. You know, these dark-skinned black women that allegedly Chrissie has trying to turn against black men, who are not all colors. Black women understand. Dark-skinned women understand that black men are all not colors. We know that because most black women are not light-skinned. And when black men deal with most black women, you know, like light-skinned black women might be like 15% of black women. So the other 85% are dating, are getting married, are doing other things. The issue that black women have is not them being dark-skinned. The issue that dark-skinned women have is not having all of the intangibles. What I would consider dark-skinned black women is they believe that guys just like other women based on the fact they're light-skinned. That's just like saying that the NBA players like, you know, guys who can just jump high and slam dunk. If that's the case, then you wouldn't have guys like Luka Doncic in the league, who they're not athletic, but they're really good at a lot of different things. They can shoot, they can create plays, they can create mixed matchups for people. See, that's the thing. And the dark-skinned black women that are, you know, what kind of women that watch Cynthia G's videos or Chrissie videos? See, they fail to realize that they lack intangibles. Okay? There are a lot of things that dark-skinned black women can do to get a man. Do you have a nice disposition? There's a lot of beautiful dark-skinned black women that have just terrible dispositions, and they feel that, well, you know what? These black, we don't appreciate it. I go to the white man, and then you're gonna go over there and get the same situation. Disposition is bad. You don't put yourself in the right places to get noticed. You know, do you exercise? Do you do the things you're supposed to do? Just like a man, being a good-looking man is not enough. Being a tall man is not enough. You know, but being a man that has substance, being a man who can provide, being a man who's confident, being a man who is not going to be sweating a woman, chasing after a woman, you know, not loving himself more. These things are what women are going to be attracted to overall. Doesn't matter if you're Pookie, Ray Ray, or whatever. Those things as a man are what keep you. And the thing about the following that Chrissie has amassed is they don't understand that. So when things happen, everything is blaming dark-skinned black women, and that's very infantile to look at it that way. I think Jessica X has a point. You can say Jessica X is catering, and she's, you know, defending black men who bash black women. Let me just say this. I mean, obviously, that does happen. We have a lot of guys who come at sisters and will try to put other groups ahead of sisters, which I never will agree to. All right. But really what it is that a lot of black women out there, number one, in my opinion, do not want to put in the effort to work on the things that will get them long-term successful mates. The intangibles, like, you know, looking good is very important. But are you a woman that's nice to be around? Are you a woman that's appreciative? Are you a woman that's a giver? Are you selfish? Do you improve somebody's life? Are you somebody that adds someone's life? You know, are you a person that's argumentative and that's one of the things that guys hate. You know, if you're a woman that's argumentative and you have issues with men, that's gonna stop you from having, you know, fruitful relationships with guys. That even happens with beautiful black women. You know, it's too hard to be in a relationship with them because the dad wasn't there, and they're not prepared to be with a man. And so then when it doesn't work out, you want to blame it all on because it's colorism. No, it has a lot to personally deal with you, and that's something that I don't believe that Chrissie addresses enough. And when somebody like Jessica X talks about that, you know, and then you also don't want to be, you also want to make bad decisions and not be entitled to those. You want to be entitled while making bad decisions. That's the problem with the black female community that's been keeping the black female community down. It is what it is. But guys, I know I might not be with all the information, but let me know. Shout out to Kelly again. Check her out on Facebook. And guys, I really thank you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. I'm out. Oh, and Patreon.